Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to y'all about the rare planetary action that's going on right now. It actually started on the 14th of April here in 2020, and today on the 16th, just trying to get my date straight, been in quarantine for too long. But yeah, so today is the last day to get a good, prominent sort of visual on this planetary alignment going on. And I'm sorry about the live video. I did a live video earlier this morning. Some of you joined whenever it was live, and then for some reason it just would not upload. It wouldn't finish processing. I waited a few hours. So I decided to just go ahead and pre-record this, redo it, and we'll do a pick 3 tarot and oracle psychic message as well, where you get to join me using your own intuition. But I wanted to make sure y'all knew about this. So Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are aligning in a straight line to the moon. And like I said, today on the 16th of April is one of the last nights, one of the last days that you can really see this predominantly. Like, you might be able to see it a couple days after here, but it's not going to be, you know, aligned in that straight line with the moon. And I just think this is an awesome, powerful cosmic event, and I just really want y'all to know about it. Mars should appear as a reddish sort of color, as a reddish hue in the sky. Saturn should appear as more of a gold hue. Of course, many of y'all have probably noticed that Venus is really predominant in the sky. It is lighting up the sky bright. I mean bright, you know, it's in the west every sunset, and Venus will be shining bright at this time as well, and for the rest of April. So you can catch many sightings of Venus shining. So check that out if you haven't yet. Now for the Mars, Jupiter, Saturn viewing, really those are best seen. You may have to use binoculars or a telescope, but those are best seen actually very early in the morning. So like 3 a.m. at night, you know, pretty late if you want to get a good view of that. And yeah, I think that's essentially the points I wanted to share about that. I had notes and had written this down where I was a bit more organized before when I was live, but you know, stuff happens. So if you want more details on how to view it, you know, depending on what part of the world you're in and all that kind of jazz, you can follow me on Facebook, because I posted a link on my Facebook that explains a little bit more details if you need that. But this is a powerful cosmic event, and so I want to look at the energy here with the cards. I've already pre-drawn here, and so I'm going to go ahead and take you down. Here we go. So let me get a drink of water real quick. Okay, this is a part where you get to join me, tune into your own intuition. Are you drawn to pile 1, rose quartz, 2, blue sodalite, or 3, malachite? So what does this cosmic planetary alignment have in store for you, want to share with you? I want to mention too real quick before I flip over the cards, this is a good time to do, intuitively I feel, a good time to utilize the power and energy of these planets, you know, in ritual work, you know, and really tap into the spiritual energy. It's a good time. A good time to meditate and just study the cosmos. Okay, if you pick number 1, rose quartz, you have King of Wands. Powerful. It was the Queen of Wands that showed up in the original. So this is interesting. King of Wands, right off the bat, I feel like this is a message for you saying this cosmic event here is really pushing you into a leadership role. Really mastering your own energy, your own gifts, your own talents. And treating yourself, treating those talents of yours like you're a professional, like you're already a master. And I feel like this is an energy saying that you are being really emboldened. You're being infused with courage right now. And to take strong, decisive action. The influencing energy. Ooh, interesting. Saturn coming through here, the Devil card. So a Capricorn is showing up really strong here. It might be influencing you, helping you, pushing you in some way. Also, I feel like the Devil card energy is saying a couple of things. First, that a little structure is okay, because the structure and providing yourself with a foundation is going to make whatever it is that you're doing or creating, it's going to make it last. Right? Saturn. Very Saturnian. I don't think that's how you say that, but there you go. And I feel like there's someone or an energy here speaking of, really breaking free from some sort of limitation, some sort of storyline. A storyline that's outdated or that's toxic, that you no longer need to hold on to, that you no longer need to tell yourself, that you need to tell others. Letting that storyline go, breaking free. That could mean breaking free from a job, breaking free from a toxic relationship. Yeah, for sure. And let's see what your overall comment is. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. See, that is beautiful. That's gorgeous. See, you embrace that you are the master of your life. You put on that crown and you put on that courage. You take courageous action. And even when it's difficult, you choose to break free or to break a habit that's toxic. Abundance pours in. Not being afraid to change something, because when you change something and when you really embrace your power and your talent, your vitality, you become unstoppable, you become powerful. And, maybe others have made you feel bad about that in the past. They've made you feel like you have to dim your light or you have to restrain yourself. But you have permission now. This cosmic event is saying, step into that King of Wands radiant role. Take control of your life. You have the talent. You can create the structure. You can break free. Abundance, provisions come from that. Okay? So if you pick number 2, the blue sodalite, your message is Princess of Swords. Interesting, we're getting a lot of court cards. We did in the first live reading I did as well. So number 2, Princess of Swords. Right off the bat, I'm getting a message here of youthfulness and keeping or embracing, encouraging yourself to take a very fresh look at things. You know, come at things from a fresh, new perspective. And with the Princess of Swords here, I feel like it's saying too, you have complete permission and encouragement to explore, you know, to do some learning, to do some study, to experiment, especially when it comes to how you express yourself verbally and also in written form. Letting your throat chakra breathe, you know, letting the words flow and just come out. Embracing your truth, but being very flexible at this stage, at this point. You know, allowing your truth to shift, to adjust even. And you have the 6 of Pentacles as the influencing energy here. So this is going to give you, first of all, much balance, much needed balance, feeling that harmony and peace whenever you can equally share. There's a message here of, you know, equally sharing with someone. And even, you know, participating in like a friendly debate, you know, online or in person. It looks to be really good for you and educating. I almost see this as you taking a lot of extra information, a lot of knowledge right now. Someone here is really giving you a lot of information, a lot of downloads that you should absolutely, totally, Princess of Swords, receive. And it does look like an earth sign specifically. So, you know, that could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. It might really be helping you, encouraging you, pushing you, informing you here. And if you've been worried about, you know, being provided for and finances, I feel like this is an affirming positive message saying you're taken care of, especially if you give people and yourself some new chance. And like I said, fresh perspective. Maybe approaching a conversation or a heavy topic in a different way, different manner. So your overall comment with this is unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So this is, you know, it's kind of a couple of messages wrapped into one here of exploring new territory, allowing your mind to research, you know, allowing yourself to look at different sources and consult different people, you know, for different perspectives and information so that you can freely come up with your own. And then it's saying that whenever you allow yourself to be present with this, with that, you're present, especially whenever you are in the midst of sharing with someone and conversing with someone, then that's beautiful. Then that's when the downloads come in. And that feeling of youthfulness and that sort of almost like a feeling here I'm getting of like your mind, you know, being sort of wiped clean, but wiped clean for the better. Almost like a rebirth, you know, when it comes to your way of thinking or processing, or even just how you communicate. But it's in the present. You know, the power is almost always within the present, being present. So this is beautiful. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, if you picked number 3, the Malachite, you have the Feralt, also known as Temperance, the fire angel in the original deck. Beautiful. So there's a message here with the Feralt of this cosmic event is really empowering you, encouraging you to mix it up, also to do some ritual work, some meditation. Allow yourself to get creative now. Getting creative and meshing, you know, your interest and your passions together is going to create and usher in something just so beautiful for you. And this is also about moderation. There is a message of moderation here. I'm seeing, you know, that slight theme here with it, with other cards here too that showed up in pile 1, pile 2, with the scales, the 2 people bound in the devil card. And then that mixing and matching, finding the right balance. Moderation is key, as they say. And it's key for you. And I do feel like this is also encouraging you to work with your memories. Something about doing some memory work. You know, whether that means looking back at old journals about things you've written, looking back at old posts on social media, pictures, you know, family albums, or just having a conversation with someone else about the past, you know, old, fond, or even not so fond memories. That's something that is coming up for you as well, interestingly. Let's see what your influencing energy is. 5 of Swords. So it could be an air sign coming in here to help push you, help you, aid you in some way. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So with the 5 of Swords here, almost looks like I'm getting a message of this cosmic alignment in some ways, is giving you the chance to cleanse out some toxic relationships, to say no to certain types of behavior from yourself, but from other people. There's a message definitely here of saying it's okay to step away and step back from other people right now, which of course, you know, many of us don't have too much of a choice because we are limited with our social gatherings. But for you, it's definitely saying, yes, take some time to just focus on you, what you're wanting to create. And like I said in the beginning here, with the mixing and meshing together passion, inspirations, and how you want to present it in a material form, you know, in physical form. You might be surprised. This cosmic event is giving you the ability, the power to bring a desire, you know, a skill, a creation into physical form, into making something really tangible, making it very real. Some people may not understand it. That's also what I'm seeing here too. And, you know, because they don't understand it or don't respect it, that might just be cause for distancing and some sort of separation. Your overall comment is rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. See, overall, in the end, there's a rainbow at the end of the journey, at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. And it's funny, you have two rainbows showing up here. Boom, boom. And so I feel like this is saying you have the ability, capacity to tap into really powerful cosmic energy right now with this alignment going on. And launching, I feel like launching some creative aspect or some creative object, you know, that you've made, you know, launching whatever that is, whatever that means for you. And you are going to feel blessed, you know, you're going to feel joyful about this, about making this move. And, you know, just remember, the key is in moderation. When you get to creating, whenever you get to analyzing what or who needs to go, it's moderation. You know, what needs to be moderated, what needs to be put back into balance. You will know. Beautiful. So there you have it. So, oh my gosh, leave me a comment below. Let me know, guys, what you're doing if you're going to check out this cosmic planetary alignment. You know, what are your thoughts on Venus being so predominant in the sky right now too, in the West? And what have you been seeing reflected in your life? Have you yet? You know, we're here to support each other and to support our magical endeavors and spiritual evolvement. So by all means, share in the comments, what this means for you, how these messages or message resonated with you. I'd love to know. And like I said, if you want more details, follow my Facebook. There's that link there that I posted with more details with the Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. And, oh yeah, also the moon is in Aquarius, guys, which I think is super interesting and cool, since Aquarius, technically in astrology rules over the science and spirituality of astrology and the stars. And so it's just really cool that that's part of this line that's being formed in the heavens. It's just seems too magical and too awesome to miss. So don't miss it. At least take a look up at the sky wherever you're at. But if you do want to do a personal reading with me, or anything of that sort, you need links, information, it's all below in the descriptions box, okay? I'll be coming out with more content soon. Stay subscribed and follow. Take care.